Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Live with Liz. For those of you who might be new here, I come online live like a crazy person once a week, Wednesday mornings, 9 a.m. Houston time, in this kind of coffee break style chit chat to talk about legal marketing and business development. And the topics that keep coming up in the work that we do every day. Today, we're focused on unique selling points. Yeah, what makes you so special? And right, this is actually very tricky for law firms because we're not the most creative bunch sometimes in the legal environment. And also we're risk averse. We're trying to be neutral. We don't want to make false claims. We don't want to do something that might be considered unethical by someone in our advertising and in our marketing. So we play it safe. And what that lends itself to is a very challenging process for coming up with what makes us unique. Do we stand out from the crowd, and how do we figure that out? And what ends up happening is I hear the same things over and over again about why your law firm is great, why everybody is so awesome. You know, it's just repetitive when it comes to law firm services. Are they really all the same? How do you measure up? How do you know? How do you send that message? So I've worked with a lot of firms that are not necessarily in the United States. And full disclosure, most of the firms that I work with are B2B firms that provide services to corporations, corporate clients, businesses, sometimes individuals, but we're not talking usually about the personal injury firms or the estate planning firms that have a chance to do things a little bit more quippy when it comes to their USPs, their unique selling points or unique selling proposition. So the law firms that I work with, sometimes in the intellectual property space, mostly in IP, but also in other corporate areas, litigation, transactional work, tax, finance, all of these things, you know, it's a little bit more challenging to come up with something that makes you special. Fun fact, when I lived in Brazil and I worked for this Brazilian law firm, shout out to my de Blasi Parianchi friends, one of the things that this team became known for, when you ask them what do they love about their firm and about working there, they love each other. Now, maybe being a lovable attorney is unique. Maybe it's not a selling point, that's arguable, but let's get to the bottom of that. Why do you make people feel a certain way? What kind of services are you providing that are different from the competition? Are they different? If they're not, let's figure that out. But how? Oh no. So, wow, my dog is howling in the background. That's awesome. That's really great. So let's see if we can block that out. I like to brainstorm. Maybe you haven't done this since elementary or middle school. Maybe you don't know what brainstorming is. If not, you want to take a pen to paper, you want to get a virtual whiteboard, and you want to start thinking about all of these qualities that make your law firm a success, that you admire, that people admire about you. And you get this list together, and if the list comes up looking something like, our firm is awesome. We have an amazing team. We offer high quality services. We are innovative and different. We're responsive. These are great attributes. These are wonderful qualities, and everybody needs to have them. They're fundamental. They're also generalizations, and every firm says the same thing. So where do you go from there? Thanks, Ken. Yeah, this is an important question. And the reason this is so important is because this forms your marketing communication, how you talk to your clients, what you become known for. In some cases, this can even turn into your slogan or your mantra, and it can be the lead magnet that brings people to you. It can be what people remember you for. I mean, just, you're thinking about which law firms are out there in Minneapolis. I don't know. What about that law firm that always plays kickball and that represents all the sports teams? That's different. They're always silly playing kickball, but it means something to them because they're really into sports. I made a connection there. I got it. I figured it out. I know who they are. Okay, so you take this list that you've created with these generalizations. They're important. They're high quality. They're attributes. You need to have them, but you want to break them apart. You want to get to the crux of why you're high quality, how you're responsive, what clients react to you, what that client journey looks like. And as you go through this process, consider how those clients are finding you. If they're searching for a particular representation, for a particular service in a particular industry, what will make you stand out? People often get stopped right there. They can't take it any further. So let's break it down. Let's take, for example, awesome team. Okay, you know you have a great team. They have a lot of experience. There's another fundamental generalization. What kind of experience? Maybe your firm has more time in a courtroom than any other firm in your area. Maybe your team is multi-generational and can provide perspective. Maybe you have more combined experience than the next 5 firms in your area. What does that mean? How do you translate that? Well, that means people have trusted you to do this over and over again. That means that people have put confidence in you to get the results that no one else can. And the reason you can get them is because of how much time you have into this. Maybe it has to do with your educational background. Maybe it has to do with your exposure and experience with particular clients. Once you have that, you want to validate it. How do you validate that? Maybe it's with the awards that we talk about not being so important, but more than that, you're seeing things like reviews and client testimonials, and those can really work to your favor when someone's willing to go out on a ledge and speak highly of your firm. Now, you'll hear marketers come out and say time and again, these have to be short, you can't expand upon them, but I'm going to say something slightly controversial and say for B2B law firms, you can expand on these, and you can get into some detail when it comes to what sets you apart. And on some level, you have to. So say you have a diverse team, what does that look like? We speak 20 languages amongst us. That means we speak your language too. That's different. Not everybody is saying that. That's something special and unique to your team, and it's something that can connect with people. Maybe one of those languages is an industry. We speak chemistry, just like you chemists who we need you to hire us. That's how you connect with people. You speak their language. Maybe we can break apart something else. Say that responsive one that we talked about. Everyone's like, yeah, we're very responsive. We won't leave you hanging. I'm really sorry to all the people I ghosted. That just made me think of that. Yeah, so what does that mean in reality? Well, we guarantee that we will respond to you in 12 hours. We guarantee 24-hour response. Those are things that not every firm can say. We can't all guarantee a response in 18 hours and commit to providing services that quickly. Maybe you can expand on that and say why you're able to do that, right? We are the most responsive law firm because we've put the processes in place to offer the services that you need the way you need them. We know our clients. We know what you need. And when it really matters, you come work with us. Now, maybe your clients love you, and everyone says this. We're the most awarded firm out there. That can actually resonate with some folks. Sure, why not? Why are you awarded? You have all those shiny trophies, certificates, badges on your online portal, in your signature block. What does that really mean? Let's figure out why clients love you and why you're the most awarded firm. And is it the clients that love you, or is it just your success rate? That success rate can become another unique selling point. Maybe you're more successful than the next 10 firms combined. Well, let's figure out a way to say that in a way that resonates with the new clients that need to find you and hire you. You're not in this to lose, right? That's something that not everyone says. And I think firms are afraid to go out on a limb and put out what really matters to the people who are providing the services and the people who are receiving them, because you don't want to state something that might be an embellishment or that might be false. We get that. That's not what we're trying to do. What we're trying to do is say, why do you provide the services that you provide, to whom, and why do people admire you for them? What are you known for? We also want to take this moment to let your personality shine through, because your personality could be a reason that people want to work with you. So let's talk about high quality services for a minute. Everyone offers high quality services. What makes your services so high quality? Well, it's easy to work with us because we figured out the best way to get things done faster than anyone else. What does that mean? That means you can spend time on the beach, on vacation, while we handle the complicated legal work, and you don't have to worry about it. Let's paint a picture. Painting that picture of what makes you uniquely you is a good way to connect with your audience and with potential clients. If your potential clients are in a certain service area and you know it, like my example with the sports team, you can use that to your advantage as long as you're connecting with them. Now more than ever, what we're seeing is firms trying to figure out how to be more diverse, how to be more environmentally friendly and sustainable. So are you doing something in your community that makes you unique? Are you representing people maybe with a pro bono service that makes things different in your service area and for the people you serve, the communities you serve? And can that be a USP? Yes, yes, it can. So if you are representing clients in a space that are innovative in technology, but you're also taking that and giving back to the community, that could make you stand out and be different, and that could be your USP. And speaking of innovation, this is something we hear firms saying all the time. We're innovative, we're different, we're modern. Well, how are you modern? We were the first firm to go paperless in Venezuela. You're paperless? I mean, even nowadays, it's hard to be paperless. Entirely paperless. We did it before it was cool. Maybe it was born out of necessity, but that's amazing. We're more secure than anyone else because we have a network of safety around the world that we've invested in for you. So we innovate by using technology and by creating processes that our clients care about and that make things easy for them to get things done. Or you can go out on a limb and just say, we get shit done. That's the kind of thing that you're not going to hear every day because not everyone's going to swear. But maybe I want a lawyer who swears because it's just more fun to work with you. Unique selling point. So, unique selling points are complicated. It is a challenge. Everyone's offering similar services. And in order to get to the bottom line, you really have to think about it. And you have to go through this exercise. And if you don't, you're going to stay at that very general level. On some level, at some point, you want to make sure that you're at least addressing your core values, you're sharing what's different about your firm. Not every firm is the same, but from the outside, it might look that way. Oh, just go choose any firm that's in band 2. It doesn't matter which one. Or does it? Does it matter? Is the team makeup such that it matches who we are? Do they speak our language? Are they able to understand what we do because of their experience? And the messaging that you're going to share through marketing your USPs, through creating some sort of slogan that resonates and becoming memorable, can make the difference between people saying, well, just go hire any firm in band 2, or choosing you. That exercise is not something that you can just do in 10 seconds and say, okay, done. Often it's not something that you can just leave to your marketing team if they're not substantively involved in the work that you provide and don't have a grasp on actually what it means for the clients that you serve. This is something that lawyers should be involved in at your firm. And this is something that's difficult to get lawyers to sit down and commit to because it seems like a silly elementary activity to do this brainstorming function where we break down what these things really are. But you won't regret it. This is meaningful for your firm and can make the difference when it comes to whether people choose you or not. So get chosen, and if you need help with this, we're happy to walk you through it. Solutions@firmforward.com is how to reach us, or visit our website at www.firmforward.com. Join us for Live with Liz on Wednesdays. If there's a topic you'd like to see covered, just let us know. We'll fit it in, and always happy to answer those one-off questions. We love seeing people here, and hope that you'll join us next time on Live with Liz. And bye everybody.